Since the first wave of sets has been released in 1999, LEGO and Star Wars have been a match made in heaven. Year after year, it has been LEGO's best-selling theme, and I do not see it giving out anytime soon. Obviously, if you know me, you know I'm much more into James Bond than LEGO Star Wars, but I decided to go ahead and rank basically the best set out of every single year of LEGO Star Wars from 1999 to 2022. I had to do my fair share of researching and deciding what I thought was my favorite set of each year, and yeah, I'm super happy with this video. And my man BrickKid basically had the idea, and he was the one who started doing a Marvel one, but I decided to do a Star Wars one, so make sure to check out his if you want to see the original Marvel idea that kind of inspired me to start this video. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. 1999 was arguably the worst year for LEGO Star Wars, as they just did not have any very good designs at all, but I put the Mos Espa Pod Race as my favorite set of 1999. This one is not terrible. That's pretty much the only reason it's up here. I mean, it's got a fine design, it's got 3 speeders, but it doesn't look incredible, it does not hold up to today's standards, but it's better than basically all the other 1999 sets. The best set of 2000 was the Pit Droid. This thing had a lot of posability. You could kind of crouched up and do all these really weird positions, and it's pretty accurate to the actual Pit Droid, I suppose. It's a pretty weird model, but none of the other 2000s models were incredible, so I put it here. Best set of 2001 was the Darth Maul bust. This thing is scary, man. I mean, he literally looks like a demon. Like, they made this thing, like, scary, and it's, like, life-size, too. So this thing is obviously intimidating, but they did a pretty good job of capturing his details, and that's why I think it's the best set of 2001. The best set of 2002 was easily the Imperial Star Destroyer. This thing is an absolute beast. For 2002, it actually holds up with the one that came out 20 years later. Like, this thing is incredibly detailed, it's absolutely massive, and it blows my mind this actually came out in 2002. It's 20 years old now, and it holds up to today's modern standards very well, and it's a spectacular set. The best set of 2003 was the Cloud City set, which on the aftermarket has become the most expensive LEGO Star Wars set that you can get right now, going for thousands of dollars, mostly due to the incredible minifigs that were included in the set, some of which go for thousands themselves. But overall, this is a pretty cool play set, and obviously it's super expensive now, so a lot of people really like this set. I don't think it's like spectacular, but it is the best set of 2003 in my opinion. Best set of 2004 was the Millennium Falcon, mainly because this is the first sort of modern looking Millennium Falcon we got, especially after the one that we got in 2000. Like, that thing was terrible. And this thing does not hold up to today's modern Millennium Falcons, but it is a fairly good set, and it looks kind of modernish. So it does a much better job than the one before it, so that's mainly why it's up here. Best set 2005 was far and away the Death Star 2. This thing is just immaculate. It is massive, and it holds up to today's standards with the incredibly tiny details. Like, they really just nailed everything on this set. You can't tell that it's like from 2005. Like, it looks modern, it's massive, it's incredibly detailed, and it's probably my top 10 Star Wars sets of all time for me. Like, this thing is just a beast. Like, it is a beautiful set. The best set of 2006 was the Clone Turbo Tank. This thing is a beast. It's a pretty thick boy. I do really like the minifigs. They got a good minifig selection at the time, and it's just a very interesting sort of shaped vehicle that I always do like when we see in LEGO. So this is a pretty good model, holds up to today's standards pretty well, and it's a thick boy heart. Overall, it's just a really good set for the time, I feel like. 2007 was the year I was born, and the best set of it was the Trade Federation MTT. This thing is quite a beast. It's got a ton of droids that it carries. Like, it carries like almost 20 droids, which is just nuts, and it's crazy. Like, it's massive, and it's got so much like detail, and it's an incredible set, I feel like. The best set of 2008 was the UCS Death Star. This is another spectacular set with just pretty much the greatest interior of any set, like, ever. It's all the little details that really make this set so perfect. So perfect, in fact, that LEGO decided to re-release the set 10 years later, basically not changing anything, but this set is pretty much perfect. Like, it's really close to perfect. It is an incredible set for the time, and it's just epic to get like a whole Death Star with all the floors like this. Best set 2009 was one that not a lot of people remember in my opinion, and that is the Anakin's Y-Wing Starfighter. This thing was quite a weird set, but I really like it. Like the bright yellow color scheme with the white just flows very, very well. It's incredibly unique. We've never really seen any Y-Wings like this, but I really like the design of it, and I do think it's a pretty underrated set that not too many people talk about. The best set of 2010 was easily the UCS Imperial Shuttle. This set is just simply spectacular. The interior holds the minifigs of the set fairly well, and it also comes off the stand in the wings fold up, but it obviously looks better when the wings are in the downward position, and it's just in its full glory. Like this set, it's just a beautiful, very, very clean set. One that I really hope we get a remake of in the next 5 years here. The best set of 2011 was the Super Star Destroyer. This thing is absolutely massive and incredibly detailed. It has an interior which fits the minifigs obviously, and it's also got the back thrusters and stuff. Like this thing, just the detail on it for 2011 was just immaculate. It's absolutely massive, and it's just a spectacular set at the end of the day. One that I feel like is pretty underrated. Not too many people talk about the set, but I think it's the best set of 2011. The best set of 2012 is a set that basically nobody talks about, and that is the Sith Interceptor. This thing was really, really cool and unique for the time. It had Darth Malgus and his two sort of troopers, which is a really cool minifig selection. And you can put the Darth dude inside of the Interceptor, and he looks pretty cool, kind of poking out of there. There's something about the shape of the set and how unique it is. It just makes it so cool, and it's one that I hope we'll get a remake of sometime soon, but I kind of doubt it. This is a really cool set that basically nobody talks about, and I think it's really underrated. The best set of 2013 was Jabba's Sail Barge. This is a really, really cool looking set. I like the dark brown sort of color scheme of it. The entire interior sort of folds open and opens up with a really detailed like inside, which I really like. And this is overall a really, really interesting, cool set that I do. And I hope to get a remake of it at some point in the future. However, I don't really think it'll happen because of the controversial Slave Leia minifigure that was obviously included in the set. We have another Tatooine based set, the best set of 2014 being the UCS Sandcrawler. This was just such a beautiful set. It obviously had the massive interior with a bunch of little play functions and details inside of there. Sandcrawler in general is just an interesting vehicle to me, and this is obviously the best LEGO model of it that we have gotten, and I hope we see another UCS Sandcrawler at some point in the next 5 or 10 years here, because this is a beautiful, incredible set. The best set of 2015 was easily, without a shadow of the doubt, the UCS Slave One. This set is just immaculate. Like, it's top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets of all time for me and a lot of other people. They introduced a Han Solo with Carbonite along with 4 other excellent minifigures, and you could actually load Han Solo like into the bay, which was really cool. And this set at the end of the day is just incredible, especially after watching Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian Season 2. And it being in all of those shows, it definitely gained a lot of popularity, and I definitely hope LEGO remakes it very, very soon. The best set of 2016 was Director Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. This is the best LEGO Star Wars shuttle set of all time, in my opinion. Like, this set is just spectacular. It had a spectacular minifig selection, all of which you could fit into the incredibly detailed interior of the ship, and I am a big sucker for all black LEGO shuttles, and this set is no exception. It just looks so clean in the all black color scheme, and it's like one of my favorite Star Wars ships of all time, and one of my favorite LEGO models of all time. This thing was incredible for just like $80 at the time. There was one set in 2017 that blew all of the other LEGO Star Wars sets out of the water, and that is the UCS Millennium Falcon. It's just one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets of all time, obviously the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of all time. Like, it's ridiculously detailed, and obviously the best Millennium Falcon model I think we will ever get. Like, this thing is just incredible. The best set of 2018 was the Betrayal at Cloud City. This is just an excellent set. It's probably the best LEGO Star Wars playset I think we've ever gotten. Like, there's just so much detail, and tiny rooms and compartments and stuff, and it's just absolutely spectacular. It's one that not too many people talk about. Like, I feel like it's pretty underrated, but it's a very, very good UCS set. The best set of 2019 is also my favorite LEGO Star Wars set of all time, and that is the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. This set is just absolutely insane. It's got the tiny docking bay for the ships down below, and it dwarfs the Millennium Falcon, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It's just an incredible set that LEGO absolutely nailed. It is my favorite LEGO Star Wars set of all time, and it really broke my heart when Dude Perfect destroyed it. 2020 brought us the Master Builder series Mos Eisley Cantina with possibly the best minifig selection of like any LEGO Star Wars set ever. The minifigs in this set are just absolutely killer. The whole interior of the set also folds out to reveal the bar, and it's got all the little details from the movies and stuff. And this is a really, really incredible set that LEGO just nailed. Like, it's near perfect. The best set of 2021 was the UCS AT-AT. This set absolutely dwarfs all other UCS sets at $800. It is absolutely massive. It's obviously got the little grapple hook that Luke can like swing up to drop the bomb bomb into. It's also got the cross-section interior with like possibly the most accurate and best interior of any LEGO Star Wars set ever, and it's just a killer set. Like, it's the size of a small dog. Like, it's an incredible. As of now, 2022 is a big mystery of what the best set of the year will be. I mean, it's not the Luke's Landspeeder, it's possibly the Inquisitor shuttle, and there's also UCS Razor Crest coming later this year. So I don't think it's really fair to say what the best set of the year is until the year. But there you have it, guys. That is my grand ranking of the best LEGO Star Wars sets from 1999 to 2022. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments, and if there's anything that you guys would have changed. Also, shout out to the one and only Fastburks Productions for making me this epic render of my minifig. I really like it, and it's gonna be my new profile picture for a while. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. The Seabrook Productions sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to help me hit 300 subscribers by the end of the summer here. And I will see you guys later. Stay safe and peace out.